Howdy folks, friends and family across the globe, and welcome back to Days X Mankind Divide Part 9. No tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievement hunting here. Just playing games. Good old games, battle games, new games, new games and old games. Well, I mean, I guess I could compare, right? New old games. Games I haven't played before, or old new games. Games that recently came out that I haven't played. I'm finally getting around to. Regardless, this is the one I played before. If you're unfamiliar with the videos that I kind of do, I call them Buddy Your Companion videos. They're videos pop on in the background, regardless of where you're at, on your phones or on your homes, in your homes or on your phones. Because it's kind of hard to organize with friends and family. I kind of figured that out as you get older. It happens. It comes to ebbs and flows. It's like waves, man. On the beach. Sometimes you get a good wave. Sometimes you get a bunk wave. So just being there, though, that's how you catch a wave. If you're not there at all, you'll never catch a wave. That's how it goes. So, but a simple solution until then, until the next wave comes in, is pop on one of my videos. Because the way I see it, my videos are kind of like portals, gateways, slivers of time, pocket dimensions, where at any point in time, at beck and call, you can pop on one of these videos and, hey, I'm invited to your home. You're invited over to my home, and we get to share the world's biggest couch known as the internet. So, for the next hour and a half, 2 hours, just consider me your buddy, your pal, your friend. I already did the game stuff, so let's not do that. But we will become mortal enemies as soon as you stop watching these videos. So, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. To my subscribers, I want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all. Really, thank you, guys. If it wasn't for y'all, I would be making a fool of myself on the internet. Hopefully it comes off as genuine and honest. I know a lot of people, it's kind of hard to get that nowadays, it seems, especially with things on the internet. But, hey, because of how great y'all have treated me over the years, I promise this, as long as one of you stays subscribed, I'll keep doing that. No reason to stop. I'm already playing games, and, hey, if this helps somebody one day on a bad day, good. That's all I'm looking for. So, whether you're laughing with me or at me, as long as you're laughing, that's all I care about. It's good for the soul. It really is. Though it can suck. Oh, God. Like, with this weather doing the thing it does. I don't know if you hear the rain and thunder. It comes and goes, but past couple days. Oh, drive-by Rubber Neck and Beers. Howdy. And, guess the character, guess the game. For this, we will go with, it looks like you chose the wrong party to crash. I think it was set on the first level, not the training level. If you count the tutorial training level as the first level, it's not the first level. I mean, the first proper level in the game. I think it was the first proper level in the game. That merchant, I think you have to take care of. It looks like you chose the right party to crash. I will be thoroughly impressed. Putting a dip in. Yeah, very loosey-goosey format here. Nothing's really edited or scripted. Now it's, the opening's formulaic, I'd say. I don't really like it. Let me say it this way, too. I have not written a script out for any of this. The closest I get is the top 10 list that we do. I don't even remember where we're... But we don't do, like, research. We don't write down. I might jot down an idea and be like, remember to talk about this. And I'll be like, oh, yeah. And I'll be like, wait, what was I supposed to talk about that for? How did I miss these? Oh yeah, you hear that? Hopefully we don't lose power, because then we lose the recording. And then I will be very angry. So, I have to make a conscious effort. Okay, so let's save 30 is what we don't want to save over, just in case we lose power.
Alex, did we get anything from the Whisper chip?
We got something, but Jane has provided the wrong algorithm for the frequencies, so they aren't getting deciphered correctly.
Can you fix it?
I'm a pilot, not a programmer. I can do it, but it's gonna take some time.
Yeah, we got some nice stormy weather, which I do appreciate. Not when I'm doing videos. I mean, I like it. It's just the big problem is, again, losing power, because then I lose the recording. If I was live streaming, that's a bit different. I think that I would just cut the live stream off. We have absolutely no side missions to do, right? We did. Okay, we got that one. No points of interests. We can literally just go and finally follow the main story. It feels good. We can finally do that. It feels good. Took us 8 videos, but we finally got there.
All right, Miller, I'm at the Metro.
Perfect timing. Chang says your private chariot will arrive anytime you call up Rizika Station on the map.
Chang, you had him hack into Prague's public transit company so I can get to Rizika?
Plan A wasn't working.
I missed that too.
Got what you're looking for.
So normally the sun would be out and bothering me, but because of this rain, I just didn't get through. Oh yeah, the other day, yesterday.
Jensen, what's wrong? What are you doing here?
Miller sent me
Why
to
is
find you.
everyone like a
Thought you might have
crackhead?
run into trouble.
He said that? Did he use those exact words? Because it's not my fault.
What happened, Smiley?
Like
One
Corky
minute I'm
Romano.
in there running the show, and the next they accuse me of trying to tamper with evidence. Me. Can you believe that? I would never do that, Adam. Never.
It's our crime scene.
Exactly. But try telling them that. The minute they went for their guns, I decided it was time to shut up and get out of there. They accused me of tampering
yeah,
with evidence. They're probably destroying all the evidence.
First
there
time
is
I've seen
right
him
now.
around these parts.
You know, at first I thought this was about
So I was
Sonya.
driving out Bucky's.
Sonya?
It's like an hour
Sonya.
drive. It's worth
Oh,
it.
just
It is
some
so
girl
worth it.
I've been teaching English to.
I actually went twice
Turns
this
out her
week.
husband is a little territorial. You know the type.
Smiley,
I just make it a habit to get out.
Back to the case. The thing is, I think I
Trying to
found something in there, something
recover
big,
from
something
the
that could just blow this case wide open. I just
Years
need to
of
look at the scan
not
of the blast
exercising
evidence.
or
So
anything, and from I
Actually,
went like
it's a
5,
good
6 years
thing that you're
of
here. I
where
don't
my health was
suppose you
terrible.
could-
4 of those years was
Jensen, your way in
the
there.
VA not knowing what was wrong and them doing everything but fixing the problem because they didn't know what the problem was. And then of course the whole doctor turnover thing that was going on, so I was getting a new doctor, primary doctor, and I'd have to retell the same thing, and then they'd redo the same tests until I finally got this doctor that I have now, and she is amazing. And she was like, let's do this other order of tests.
so what
I'm
am I
not
looking
listening
at
at all
in
what
there?
he's saying. I'm
It's a
checked out
blast
most of
site.
the
There's
stories.
debris
Anyways,
everywhere, and plenty of
um,
cops too. Once you
I mean,
get past the
before I
turnstiles
got
and security offices, you
sick,
should have a clean path to the tourist
I was
office
about
where they have the scan. They don't see you.
How many
170.
cops are inside?
My bench
I
was
don't
still,
know,
like
several.
280.
They all had guns, so I didn't stop and count them all. There's at least one guy in an exosuit, and my guess is they'll
Tore
shoot
bushes
first
with
and
my bare
bury the
hands,
bodies
kind of
later.
thing. And then
What do you think is on
once
this
all the
scan?
health issues started kicking,
It's evidence, Jensen. A 3D mass spectrometer scan
I
of the
dropped down to
explosion
about,
site.
I was like 118 at my lowest. I lost like
And
30,
if I had
40
one more
pounds in a
minute
month.
in there,
and after that,
I'd
I wasn't
have it
eating, I was
with me right
drinking.
now.
Anyways,
I'd find out.
y'all are probably familiar with
The
my
fact
health
that they
issues
don't
if you've
want
been
me to
watching my
see it
videos
makes me
anyway.
want to see it
But-
even more. I'm sure it's important.
So I've been on the mem. A couple surgeries, a couple other things that changing my life, adapting it. Oh, also open the Red Bull. Don't get excited, folks. Just the Red Bull. So I'm trying to ease myself back in the saddle.
We
You
need
know.
that evidence.
Anyways, so I go out
Yes, exactly.
regularly,
That's
as
the
everyone
spirit.
should.
We need
It's
it.
beautiful out there.
But you won't be able to just walk in
Greens,
there
the
and
blues,
ask
the
them
birds,
for
the
instance,
bees.
your Interpol and,
Less so the
augmented
damn development that's been going on.
yesterday's
About to go
attack didn't
fern
exactly
goalie on their
fan,
ass.
so
So where do I find it?
Houses too, right? Like, I
The
don't know.
forensic team
And
set up
they're like
camp
those cookie
inside
cutter
the tourist
houses.
agency. Or
Anyways,
what used to
I'm
be
bad
the
at telling
tourist
stories.
agency. Get to their setup, grab the DSD with the scan on it.
I mean, I
and
can be
get
good
out.
with some stories,
Easy
but
peasy.
these stories.
This could take a while, Smiley.
Got it. I'll get out of your way. Head back to HQ.
From
Good
first
luck,
dip in,
and,
I completely missed out
Let's
on what
not
we're
tell
doing.
Miller about this one, okay?
Right.
But see, I'm like a game guy. I'm sure y'all also are aware of this. I grew up with the arcade game stuff, so story always takes a backseat. Story's nice to have, but it's kind of like it's like sauce, right? It's nice to have the sauce on, but if the meal, if the burger itself's cooked like crap and the bread's moldy, I don't give a crap how good the sauce is. Anyways, the story. I was driving out of the neighborhood when I happened upon, like I said, I've seen them before. I just haven't seen them here, this neighborhood. Two turkey vultures, and it was funny because they saw me. They were on the side of the road that I was driving on as I was leaving, and when I was rolling up around that corner, they were like, they gave me the stink eye. They saw me driving down the road at, I don't know, like 20 miles an hour through the neighborhood. They did not give a flip in hootenanny that I was in a car. They were like, go around us, dude. We ain't moving. I was like, damn. They were huge. It's so cool, though. That was it. It's one of the things I really appreciated when I was driving out the other day. And then I saw like two other birds I've never seen in the air before. But, what was it? Life Finds a Way. What's his name? Jeff Goldblum. Playing Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. Malcolm, right? Dr. Malcolm or something. Okay, it's just a code. I don't care about codes. Really. Is this a new area? Wait a second. Where are we? Oh, we're just at a platform. Fine, we'll just. Push comes to shove. Just always. Alright. Another code card. Is there something to break? Is there something to climb? Okay. Get rid of that. There's gotta be a way. Maybe not. Maybe that's just a way to get down. Down. I know a place where people are running. from a life that ain't always funny. They think they are smart, damn what they say. Days of the New. First two albums are pretty good.
It will be a miracle.
Never bought the third. And then I guess there's like an offshoot band from some of the band members that got together. Left the lead singer behind. Called Tantric. I only had one of their albums. Live your life this way, it's gonna change ya. It was actually pretty good album. I don't know whatever happened to them. Never followed through.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alright, so it seems like there's more areas than just...
Imagine how many innocent people were killed.
Oh, this is where one of the explosions happened.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yeah, what is that though? Station key card. Okay. If I don't get experience, then why would I want to bother with it? You know.
Access granted.
There's a button. There we go. That's fine. Newspaper? No. Alright. Hope y'all are doing well, by the way. Having a good day?
Anomaly
Definitely let me
detected.
know in the comments.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
be right back, folks. It's gonna be one of those mornings, real quick. Alright, sorry about that, everyone. I'm back. Put the dip in. You know what I do miss? I do miss the days a bit. Back at the apartments. And there'd always be people coming and going. My brother and I lived in the apartments, and we always had someone hanging out. There was always somebody there that was either coming in at like 1 o'clock in the morning to crash on the chair or the couch, or we'd be hosting big parties and there'd be like a dozen of us. And we used to play a lot of Mario Kart and Smash Brothers. I mean, there'd be times when those were just constantly playing, even while we were sleeping, kind of thing. Good times. Everyone was hanging out, coming in and out. And again, mostly like having ever since things slowed down, you know, everyone's kind of gone their own way. As I've said before, it kind of ebbs and flows. People come in and out of your life. Best friends come in and out of your life. It happens. But because I don't really have that anymore, just because, again,
Access granted.
life is not a static situation. It's a line constantly moving forward. I don't find myself playing like Smash Bros. Or Mario Kart much anymore.
Trace program initiated.
Oh no!
Access granted.
Oh well, I don't care. I don't care about the extras at this point. What's this from? Yeah, it might have gotten me like an extra 100 experience, but I think we're good. Again, we laid all the
Anomaly
groundwork.
detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Oh. Sorry, buddy. Wrong place, wrong time. That's why, you know, it's good to play single-player games. I mean, multiplayer, co-op, it's always fun. But, single-player games are always good for the season. Whether you just want to knock out a couple hours, or if you want to get engaged with the story, or something of that nature. Yeah, that's the way to go. Alright. So where does this lead? This just leads into the office, I'm assuming. Yeah. What are we looking at? Some guards there, but we've done everything here. What I don't get is, where does that lead to? Hopefully you can hear the storm outside, by the way. That's why I even opened the window. Hopefully the sounds kind of bleed in. Good. Shotgun. I guess I could take it. Nope, can't take it. Really? I can't take it. Damn. Nope, here's some lightning.
No one trying to get in yet. This is going to be a media circus.
I can take these guys? Nope. Okay, so let's see. What happens if we stun him first with the gun and then try and take him down?
Still hear the screaming.
Mamy kryku. Ostatnim czasem pójdą na pomoc rolnikom.
Keep your eyes open.
We know who did it. The Mogmente terrorists.
Of course, but the right people.
You want specific? Blow the whole place up. That would make sense.
Yeah. You know what? I truly don't care if I get spotted. So. They don't give me experience anymore. Can I get one of these exosuits? One, two, three. Can't save this bro can't. We'll wait for the panic to end. I'll save kind of want to go back down and see where that leads. Let's do that. Where is the down area? Again. There we go. Oh, could also have gone that way. Alright, we'll check that way in a second. Because again, it ain't about being stealthy so much. Yeah, you get points for not being found, but...
Suspect spotted!
Okay. Drop the body. Drop the body.
No sign of it.
Nothing yet.
Alright, yeah, we got, like, nothing to worry about. They don't give experience, so again, like, doing that doesn't matter. Doing this will matter, though. So we'll get...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
something.
Access granted.
Just by doing it. 30 experience. I do dig the music a bit.
Access granted.
This is probably just an alternative way to get up to the same spot. So for the big guys, we learned you can't just stealth them. You have to tag them with the stun gun, and then you have to take them down. That's a nice touch. Okay. What's an enemy type you'd like to see get a resurgence in video games? You know, I'm kind of zombied out. So, like, I've always heard good things about the Days Gone game, right? But it's like, I'm tired of zombies, man. I've been tired of zombies since Walking Dead. Especially since the zombies aren't, like, the main focal point of the story. Oh, nope. Okay. So that leads up there. should lead us to... Okay, there. Where is this side lead us to? That leads there. Here. Where's this go? Oh, here. Don't know who you are, what you're about, but hey, it's just easier that way. Alright. I think we can now safely just explore. Oh no, there's a person there too. Let's go stun them. Then we'll break walls. And do everything we can. It's about a storage unit. Brought it up before, but these are what I call playground games. MMOs are generally considered, what do we call them? What were they called? Amusement parks, right? Games like Deus Ex, Dishonored, Bioshock, they're like playground games. They give you all these places to go and check out. Wanted to go to the monkey bars, go to the monkey bars. You're more one of those people who rides those little spring things that go back and forth. Hey, have at it. Okay, so that's what this is. This is up here. This leads here. Oh, look, triangle code. Yay. Got triangle code. There's that up there, gotta check. There's still some little places. Weapon cases there to look at. There's a vent. Where's this vent go? I don't know. Oh, up here. Okay. Oh, yeah, we've been this way then. Drop us down in. Gotcha. So the easy way to get like the ghost experience is to just focus on like your energy regeneration and stealth, and you can just stealth your way through everything. Repeat grenade, we need those for robots. You don't need smoke. Smoke is silly. We not been here? I guess we haven't been here. Oh, it's just the other door up. Oh, it's this room. Okay. But yeah, what enemy types? Enemy type example. We do not have enough dinosaurs. More dinosaurs. Bring back dinosaurs. Alright. Let's Jurassic Park them. Bring them back.
Access granted.
Into game. Of course, you have one of my favorite dinosaur segments in a video game is Parasite Eve. Can't remember if they were in 2. I know
Access
they played a
granted.
part more so in 1. Let me make sure I'm recording. Yep. We are. Retrieve the evidence. Painkillers. Throwable printer. Throwable printer. Buy it now. Brand new throwable printers. Aren't every printer's throwable? Can be.
Smiley, I've got the scan.
Yeah? Fantastic. Bring it back to my office and we'll see if I'm right.
Copy that.
Oh my god, they give you a crap ton of experience. Probably should upgrade something. I feel like we should. Part of me wants to do this. Well, we won't be doing that then. At least until we can figure out like a max threshold. Do we even still have that item? Where is the item list for that? For story stuff. It was here, right? Yeah, story items. Handgun casing. I still don't know what that is. What did I say? Hands issued to properties. Yeah, maybe. We'll do that for now. Uh-huh. That's what I thought. Yeah, right? Ow. So I could have ghosted. Oh, any of those upgrades you buy boost your
What am I supposed to put in the report? Explosive device? No fucking kidding.
it boosts up your energy. It refills it, not boosts up. Words matter. Oh god, it feels good to stretch. Don't forget to stretch, folks, in the morning. Stretch in the morning and stretch before you go to bed. I was never one of those when I was lifting.
What the hell did you do, Jensen? State police are saying another augmented terrorist just hit them at the train station.
They were interfering with evidence collection.
Fucking A. Now I'm ordering you to see our psychologist. Ozen's in the office.
So apparently you
waiting.
kind of want to ghost
Copy
that.
that. Have to meet Smiley there anyway.
We'll do it fast, because Cheng found us a new lead in the case.
But I don't think it matters.
Telecam footage fingering Ark. It's gonna put you inside Gollum City.
I think that's the extent of it though on this, is that you just get an angry message from him. Oh, you also sound, what, like, I think it was 500 experience or something? I don't care. Not at this point. My recommendation, if you want to do like a complete stealth run, is make it a new game plus. That way you have access to all your tools.
Like everyone is paranoid.
It'll be a lot easier to do.
Sorry if I was rude before. If the store had been empty.
We all have our roles to play, Sedlak. How's yours going?
It is giving me new respect for criminals who run front operations. Late shipments, supply problems, random police searches at customs.
I thought this store was just a front.
Best Front is a real company. Prahadovos is registered as an international shipping corporation in every country in the EU. I can get an office, way station, or depot up and running anywhere within 72 hours. I do not suppose you spoke to Agent Chang while you were down there.
He told me you've been hacked. I'm looking into it.
No shade.
Good. I will sleep better knowing an experienced field agent is on the case.
Anything you can tell me about this hack?
Chang will know more than me. I just told him something strange was going on. Utility statements being accessed, incomplete information on orders. That
Plus,
kind
to
of
be
thing.
fair,
The kind of thing that's
the way
easy
I
to
play.
miss. Surprised you noticed it.
It's how I used to.
When you had been doing this
I
as
used to
long
be an
as
employee.
me, you
At
started
least in the
questioning
Marine Corps, I was
every
told I was
little
the most
thing.
belligerent
Plus,
Marine.
that
So
old
many
lady
people with
kept
long
coming
careers are like,
around.
Rose, you're the most
Old lady?
belligerent Marine I have
Chatty
ever met.
thing.
I
I
was
thought
like,
she
thank
was
you,
just
sir.
lonely until I
Thank
caught
you,
her
Gunnery
staring
Sergeant.
at the terminal when my back was turned.
Did you confront her about it?
I told Chang. Asked him to put a field agent on it.
Well, as a vet tech, people loved and adored me.
Field agent?
They adored
We
me.
both know the
No,
deal,
I don't know.
gents.
There's
There are
probably
two
people that
types
like
of
me. I tried to
agents in this office.
Try to make
The
it
ones
as
who
fun
do
as
the
possible
footwork
and
and
happy and
work the
nice for
leads,
people,
and the ones
especially
who analyze them.
clients who would come in.
And you think
So-
Chang's one of those?
It's
I
always
think
stressful
Chang
for
lives
those
in
poor
his head too
animals.
much. He is good. He's very good. But it is also good that the task force brought in a new psychologist this month.
Yeah, no.
Well, I better get
I
going.
have to go talk to
I'll
her.
let you know if I find anything.
Do not tell me, tell Chang. I have a cover to keep. I'm glad you were not hurt in the bombing yesterday, Agent Jensen. The task force needs good men like you.
Thanks, Sedlak. Take care.
Adam, I finally decrypted the audio off the Whisper chip tap.
Oh, finally?
Cold, man. You gotta hear it.
I have my hands full right now. Tell me where you are and I'll come when I can.
There's an old limb clinic in the Dabney district. It's closed down. Nobody goes there anymore. I'll be inside.
Hey, Adam. What happened at the train station? The police scanner said an augmented terrorist had returned and was attacking investigators. Smiley told me he asked you to get him something from the blast site. Was that you? Why did you attack the police?
They threatened Smiley area. Then they shot at me on sight after taking over a crime scene that was under our jurisdiction. We need that evidence so we can take these people down.
Darn tootin'.
We do, but at what cost?
Knocking
what I
them
had to
out.
Could have been worse.
I guess. Miller didn't seem to be having a good day either. He stormed out of here after having a little chat with the new psychologist. Are they getting you to talk to her too?
Yeah, that's partly why I'm here. Have you spoken to her yet?
No. As if I don't have enough to worry about, now I have another person to convince that my stress levels shouldn't keep me off the field. I'm ready for active duty.
You'll get there, Arya. Keep at it.
Always. Stress levels won't stop me forever.
Good. You were saying your stress levels were affecting your chances of becoming a field agent. Why is that?
I have a rare resistance to neuropazine. I need more.
Oh, we already talked about this, didn't we?
I know. But Interpol was the...
Yeah. She already told us about this. I feel like...
Do you know where Miller went?
He didn't say. He just ran past, didn't even look at me.
State police want to talk to him?
I don't know.
So,
he's under a lot of stress right now.
You want the best
I don't think all of
outcomes?
it's coming
Pick
from
up
work.
the game, play it
He
stealthy,
never talks about his personal life, but...
save scum like a
he
mother.
used to stop and talk to me on his way out of the office. Hasn't done that in a while. Hope he's okay.
I could go back and replay it. I'm not gonna do that though.
I should get...
Okay, Adam.
Always.
No real reason. Alright, what do we got in here? There's the psychiatrist. Where's this one guy? Oh, we need to check to see if there's any more computers. All that stuff.
Who the fuck are you?
Whoa. Man, Jensen. I'm Bart Simpson. Who the hell are you? Will it let me do this? Okay, I'm just gonna sit on his lap. We're gonna do this. We got
You think one of them would pop up at some blizzard?
Anomaly detect access granted.
Look at that.
They're like serial killers. Deep down, they all want to be ghosts.
Just looking. Just looking for things to happen.
Terrible first wife.
No, can I have that? Already did. Already did. This is psychiatrist. Is this the guy we need to? Forensics. We gotta go upstairs and talk to Chang real quick. What things got hairy in Dubai?
I don't want to be caught in Dragnet.
Well, well, well. Here we go.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Get some sleep, Chang.
That's it. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Alright, we can now access all their computers, I guess. We don't have to wait for them to get done.
Reminds me of.
I mean,
Access granted.
password. Good there. We've got one computer there. There should be one other computer up here that we need to hack. No, there's one there too. So three computers. I'm assuming we can get into.
No, it's the right call. I'm relieved, to be honest.
Access granted.
How's security over there?
That one.
Anomaly detected. Trace probe access granted.
And I'm gonna keep complaining about it.
did this bothered to stick around.
We need a Shadowrun game like this. Okay. IT tech.
There was another attempt to breach our firewall last
It's
night.
bigger that really does the talking.
That other computer should be in here. No. That one? No, I guess we already got all the computers here. Got nothing. Nothing new.
This is
Jensen.
Jensen. Look, Jensen, I told you I have work to do.
Do you? Do you really? I am sorry, folks. I was expecting this weather because it was storming like a mother already the day before and all morning. I mean, now it's just like no. Again, it's weird. Yeah. From this point forward, we'll try and do it more sneaky. If there's a card down here, I'm gonna find it.
Hey, how's it going? Do you have the scan?
Yeah, it's right here.
You're a lifesaver, Adam. Seriously, Miller was in a foul mood when he left here. I don't need another excuse to chew me out.
He left. Where'd he go?
Didn't ask, didn't think he wanted me to know. Did those state police jerks give you any grief?
It's like you said. They shot first, so I took care of it.
Oh, okay. Good. They had it coming.
So what's on the scan?
Oh, that. I have no idea.
What? You told me you found something big.
I didn't say I knew what it was, Adam. I said it was something that could
Whoa,
blow this
simmer
case
down
wide
there.
open. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not buying this whole Ark did it angle. I believe what the evidence tells me. This DSD has all the answers.
I was
we need,
just
from the
thinking
chemical
how
makeup of the explosive
you
used
could get
down to material in
augmented
the victim's
hair.
clothing. I'm sure of it.
So no one would be
So how
bald
long
again.
till we're all sure of it?
Oh,
It'd be like
it'll take
porcupine
hours to
things,
sift
like
through
quills,
data,
where they can
and
kind of
I'm
like
seeing
move
Sonya
and
later
like
to apologize
stiffen.
for any issues I may have
Oh,
caused
that would
with
be
the
cool to
state
see in a
police.
show too.
Plus, I do
Like a
have other
movie.
cases to work on too, Adam. I'll let you know when I find something.
You do that.
Take it easy.
What is your problem?
Thanks again, Adam. I really do hope there's something useful on that DSD.
Yeah, I do too. Alright, let's mess with this.
Adam, I'm Delaro Zen. I appreciate you coming in to speak with me, and well, I know you're probably getting this from everyone today, but I need to ask, are you okay? I've seen footage from the train station, but being there must have...
Is that what this is about?
No, that was sympathy. This is a standard agent health interview to determine combat readiness. Here, I got you this from the dispensary.
You got me neuropazine?
I have like
Look, Doc,
80 of
I was
those.
caught off guard by a terrorist attack. Might have knocked some things out of whack, but it doesn't mean my body's gonna start rejecting my augments.
True, but traumatic experiences can kick a hornet's nest into the immune system in patients with neuroprosthetics.
Would you believe me if I told you my body doesn't reject mechanical implants?
Because if you remember in Human
No.
Revolution,
But my
he was a
policy is
baby
for
they were
straight talk
testing
only in the room.
that
so,
on.
if you want me to
They were
believe
testing
it
on
was
a bunch
some
of
kind
babies, and
medical
he was like the only
miracle,
one
I
they
guess I'll have to
successfully
go
did it
with
with.
Please, have a seat.
So he doesn't have that problem.
I've been looking over
And
your
that was
file.
kind of the core
There's some very
essence of
interesting history
Human
here.
Revolution.
Mind if we take a trip down memory lane?
Is this gonna take long?
It says here that you were with Detroit SWAT, but left in 26 to head up Seraph Industries Security Division. David Seraph was at the center of America's augmentation debate.
Are you asking me or telling me?
Which would you prefer? Not everyone's as familiar with U.S. history as you Americans would like to believe, you know.
Where are you from, Doc?
We're discussing your file, remember? So, it was David Seraph who had you augmented after
I am
anti-August
responding to
extremists
her
attacked
just
the
like I
company?
do or have every single psychiatrist.
I may not have chosen to be augmented, Doctor, but I'm alive today because of it.
And living in a world where people fear and hate the augmented. You know in the eyes of society you've become the enemy, Adam. Which actually leads me to my next question. So far, no one's claimed responsibility for the attack at Rizika. But with the human restoration boat coming, Well, it's no secret Prague has become the symbol of legalized augmented oppression.
Not what I went.
And the
Not
Augmented Rights Coalition is camped
what
on its
happened at
back
Rizuka
door,
with me. I
trying
think
to
it's talking about
expose
the
and resist
explosion.
it.
Most of the world thinks of them as terrorists. Augmented terrorists. If it turns out they are guilty, well, being augmented yourself...
How am I gonna feel?
Give me a second. Okay.
Doesn't matter what I think about it, Doc. I got a job to do. I'm here to prevent further bloodshed, which is exactly what I intend to do.
I hope that you can. Listen, Adam, I know these kinds of conversations are a pretty major pain in the ass. I really do appreciate you taking the time to talk to me today. Thanks.
You mean I had a choice?
No, but the sentiment remains. I'll let the director know that I'm officially clearing you for the field.
I think
Well,
you're
it's
cleared
probably
regardless.
best if I get
of
back to
your
work,
choice.
Doc. I'll see you around.
You know my door's always open. Except, of course, when it's not. Thanks again for going over your file with me, Adam. I think most of the other agents see a plague cross.
Probably.
Not now, John. That's it. Dealing with the situation.
Well, I mean, maybe I could help. Thought about that. Alright, I'm just going over everything real lickety-split just to make sure. Yeah, see? See? I missed that. Also, what's up here? More stuff. Hydraulic pump. Oh boy, I need money. Huh. This med bay thing. Who isn't? I'm assuming. Who wouldn't be an IT tech in this place? Alright. Only one other area I really want to check. And that would be this room here, because I don't think it'd be out here. Yep. Pocket secretary. Oh, look, computer. Hack the planet.
Detected. Trace
Good.
program initiated. Access granted.
I guess we're required. Who are you? Analyst. Okay. Who are you? Agent. It was not the room I was briefing in. No, that's a briefing room. At least. No, I guess it was a briefing room. Okay, let's go. I don't think there's anything else. You got anything to say?
Hey, Adam.
Alright.
You didn't get held up at a checkpoint or something, did you? I'm inside the clinic waiting for you.
Sorry, Alex. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hope you're not losing sight of what's important here. Sorry, this place just brings back memories. Don't take too long.
Oh god, just slow your roll. Fine.
Unbelievable work, they say.
to the
Go on. Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v
clinic.
Hey, glad you could make it. Any trouble getting away?
Miller's been giving me some leeway, but not much. I did survive a terror attack.
You and me both. God, sometimes I really hate this city. It used to welcome people like us, go out of its way to entice Augs to live here. This clinic was built because Prague saw us as its future. Now, look at it.
Yeah, they were all
Times
over the
change,
place.
Alex.
I know, trust me, even got the scars to prove it.
We've been working together for a few months now. Still don't know much about you.
What, you trolling for my secrets now?
Always.
Just the good ones. How did you join the Juggernaut Collective?
Well, they got me out of a tough spot. Before the incident, I was working for Bell Tower flying VIPs around Panama, and I stumbled into something
What happened to, what was her name,
something
Malik?
very important
Malik?
people didn't want anyone to know
Or
about.
Pilot
So,
on the first game.
they ordered Bell Tower to kill me.
Janus Warren?
I guess
Got
the
you
Seraph Industries being dismantled.
A friend of Janus's, someone in the collective
somewhere
who
else
used to
for
work
work.
for Bell Tower too. You don't mess with these people, Adam. Not by yourself. I learned that the hard way.
You're a valuable asset. The collective could have sent you anywhere. Why Prague?
You really need to ask? Ever since the incident, paranoia and racism are eating this city alive. The whole world's watching just to see how Prague handles its AUG problem.
Didn't realize the entire collective was pro-AUG.
Not everyone is. But we all know our real enemies need chaos to operate in. Play the right chord, pull the right string, and Prague has plenty of that.
You said we got something?
Yeah, listen to this.
A little heads up would have been nice.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on Ark.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at Besalive, and Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send me the reports if you want me to prove it. Because Ark don't operate in North America.
They're setting up Ark, Adam. They sent you into that ambush in Dubai, and now they want to pin everything on the Augmented Rights Coalition. I told you Miller was dirty.
I agree, it doesn't look good. He's pulled me off Dubai, put me on the train station bombing. I think he's about to send me to Gotham City.
The Udalek complex? You're not gonna like it there. It was built by the Santo Group as temporary housing for transient workers. But now...
Now it's home to every unlicensed dog in the Czech Republic. And it's where Ark's made its headquarters.
Shit, man. What are they planning?
We need to play this smart, Alex. Think about what we heard. What was that bit about VersaLife?
You mean the break-in that never happened? Yeah, I started digging into that right after I decrypted the conversation.
What'd you find?
Like I said, man, it's the break-in that never happened. VersaLife is one of the biggest pharma companies on the planet. The only one still manufacturing neuropazine. If it got broken into, it would have been big news.
So why are they saying it did? VersaLife doesn't produce just neuropazine. They've got a huge research and development division.
Yeah? So? What does that have to do with Ark? Why frame them for break-in?
They want them to look like terrorists. I guess it depends on what they'll say was stolen. See what the collective can dig up. If this really is a conspiracy, that break-in will be the threat to pull on.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna finish my investigation. Find out who really bombed the station. I'll let you know when I turn up.
Same here. Good luck, Adam.
Miller, we still going to Gotham City?
You are. Meet me at Kopecki's puppet shop. Your pilot's en route. I'll brief you there.
Copy that.
All right. Let's go.
These assholes try anything.
Up job. Right?
Well, there's the problem.
Which we've already gone through here and done like everything.
Look, I gotta go. I'll call you later.
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle. We're just waiting on chicane.
So tell me about this new lead then. The Intellicam footage.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Chang worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They
Again,
show
hope
an
y'all are
ormal
having a good
yellow
day. If
hoodie,
not, let me know in the
dropping
comments
bags
and
for
we'll
each bomb went off.
hash it out. We'll have a jam session.
You ran facial recognition? Got an ID?
Might not get back immediately, but I eventually
Couldn't
do
see
get
his
around to
face.
it.
But the bags are the same
Not
ones
because
used
I'm
by
busy.
Talos
I used
Rucker
to.
and his
I'm real
aid
bad about
workers
that,
in
especially
Houston.
over the phone stuff. I'm more of a in-person kind of
That's a
guy.
stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen.
I mean,
All of them
there were
after the
times in
leader of ARC
my
took
younger
up
years where I
residence
was
in
on the
that
phone a
ghetto.
lot.
Rucker needs to answer
I got
for these
so
attacks.
burnt out. And then texting, I was never a texting kind of guy.
Here's chicane now.
Am I late? Are you too early?
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms, not when he's surrounded by fanatics.
Apparently I could have talked to
Getting into
Otar
Gollum isn't the problem.
Belly, but
Reaching Rucker
for whatever
is.
reason, the side
That
mission never
territory
prompted
is
a
fiercely defended. No one
way for me to
sets
talk to
bully.
the guy.
Not even the state police.
They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Gollum's.
That's the guy in the underground casino.
Blackmail would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis, one that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utilek complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I've made a deal with an ARC prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past ARC's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district. Number 237. Any questions?
You ask me. Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
These days, lines tend to be blurred.
But Rucker was a highly respected doctor with no military training. What am I missing here?
Rucker is a man of deeply held convictions, with an unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
You really believe ARC is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
Nope.
ARC has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Sounds like red herring.
Even Dubai?
Yeah, I played this before.
Rucker and the
But
coalition
I
are
honestly
still
could
confined to
not
Gollum
tell you
City.
the story.
They have a heavy police presence keeping an eye on them.
Gollum isn't a concentration camp. You grease the right palms. You can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
So get me the evidence to prove otherwise. Get to Talos Rucker and bring him in, Agent.
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
But damn, Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
No. I like my limp. Keeps me honest. Ready to light out.
Chicane. You get along like this with everyone on the task force, or are you just going out of your way for me?
I got a speech, Jensen. Just one. Got it memorized, too. So I'd suggest you do the same. I'm not here to be your friend.
I'm not your friend, pal.
I'm not your pal.
Well, I'm not your
buddy.
pal.
Don't try
buddy.
calling me sport
Not your
or
buddy,
partner.
friend.
Definitely not fucking bro. I'm your pilot, plain and simple. You want to talk about the mission? Fine. You want to get cozy?
Where is this coming from?
Forget it. Remember all that, and we'll get along just fine.
Sure thing, bro.
Let's do this.
Oh, well, I don't want to do that then. I want to see what the other dialogue says now. Alright.
They love to tear us apart. Damn, I'll never be sure. Like more all the time. So what happens? I can't just take time off.
I know that, but there's got to be another way. Another doctor shows.
I didn't know if we could hear. Is there skip? Skip. Rugger. Terror attacks. Got it. Experience.
You're my only backup on this one. Before we leave, I'd like to know you've actually got my back.
Trust me, I flew 10 years in the SAAF and 5 in the private sector moving corporate heads. And in all that time, I've never lost a fan.
How many years with TF-29?
2, which is a year and a half longer than you from what I understand. So you want to keep talking resume?
Yes, I do.
All right. Daylight's wasting, boy. In case you haven't noticed. You good to go yet?
Not yet. Okay, because we didn't get that. No, we didn't get that same option again. So we have to do that one more time. My curiosity's getting the better of me. Yeah, so we could have gotten that piece back for what's his name. In a different way, I guess.
Fuck walking this speed.
Alright, let me save here. In case I mess it up. That way we don't have to run back like that every time.
So what happened yesterday? Things are getting...
Skip.
You're...
Rocker, terrorists. Got it. Alright, now, I went to the right. No, experience. Alright, ready. Let's just go.
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talos Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
How far out are we?
Coming up on
looks
it
like
now.
we missed out on a mission by doing it too.
Not many
That
spots I
sucks.
can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss.
Apparently the Diwali thing is buggy. You can run into bugs with it where you can't
Still got all your parts together?
engage with him in the conversation.
Fine.
So,
How
but yeah, it
close
looks
did
like you
get
do
me
a
to
favor
contact
for
location?
him.
I was in Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen. I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you.
What do we got? Okay. Let's do this. And let's do, what do we want to deactivate? This? Yeah, we'll do that.
Me?
Let's not. It seems like a big investment. Because stun guns will take them out in one shot anyways.
How close did you get me to our contact's location? I was in Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen. I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me? I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
Use the passcode.
Just passing through.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Denied my ass. Damn, it's not as meaty as I wish it was. You'd think with being as maxed out as I am with this, that hacking wouldn't be a problem.
This most recent act of senseless violence has been laid at our feet. At the feet of all of them.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Our resolve.
Access granted.
We have been cast as the villain once again. Despite our dedication
I don't want those. She's weird, normally I would. But. Can I go up there? Okay. Been sidetracked already. Which is fine. Alright, what do we got?
Anomaly detected. Trace program in access granted.
Alright, let me look this up real quick.
Identification scan.
Initiate security scan.
Welcome to Golem City, Clank.
Good fog here on a 512. Oh.
I was at the peak just now. Did you hear what happened?
We heard the cops showed up and beat some guy to death. Yes, it was horrible.
I was at the peak just now. Did you hear what happened?
The strength of our convictions.
Beat some guy to death.
Everywhere we go.
Manifestations. Despite our dedication to the peaceful and
That is not right. You are not right.
No
What?
shooting. No
Just
fucking
passing through.
Fucking can't feel my toes, man.
Tieto tade.
Wonder if the cops haven't chased us through here.
Access granted.
You probably saved a lot of lives by telling us this, Hanser.
Oh, I'm a regular thief.
If your sister is with Ark, we are the only people who can help her. You're under arrest!
That's what always happens.
You're not a master, you're just a loudmouth idiot.
But with the current state of the economy, this is a lot of
Never stop until we are all dropped into isolationist ghettos, just like
Back to New York, and a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed,
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
especially in the wake of the August attack, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have has only widened the gap in protest dialogue. We will be watching the event closely. This is a law to defend.
doing this to yourself! Hands up!
Your area. Remain calm and disperse or you will break up.
Like this, please. I urge you to refrain. More violence will only escalate. Their justification. I know it is not I speak to all of you, not as the leader of... as your neighbor, friend. Our only source may be the knowledge, the certainty.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Condemning the attack and urging check sources to study investigation. Tell me that the every time outside the Ritalin complex are complying peacefully with police requests. But Rucker himself still refuses. ARC members into his burrow. Live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events. Here are
Access granted.
back to work. We have to stop it.
Whose side are you on?
Never stay away.
Brother, watch it. The cops are everywhere today.
I noticed that. Are you
people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Sokol. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do not have.
It's been a rough day.
The strength of our
Which one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took...
It's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that. But maybe I can help. What happened?
Like you care. My husband is gone. Tibor said he had a way of getting us out of Golem City. A contact with... Wait. Who are you?
I'm the contact.
And maybe there is a chance.
There's always a chance.
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushan, he asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something?
I know this is hard for you.
This is not about me. This is about my family. Don't just stand there. They need...
I'm sorry to...
Like you...
I'm the contact.
And maybe there is a chance.
There's always a chance.
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushan, he asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something?
Hey, I can see you're upset. And you're right to be. But if you have information that can help me get you and your family out of here, please tell me. It's not too late.
I'm sorry. It has been very difficult. Tibor has been arrested before. He thinks ARC will keep him safe. The last time he was rescued by someone coming in through the ceiling of his cell. There are many places in Golem City that are unfinished. Maybe that can help.
I think it can. Thank you,
Adela.
Adam.
granted.
Alright, so we've a couple things to point out real quick before we head off. Use the passwords. Pull up the password list, deusexfandom.com. It has all the passwords for everything. It's got a password. And input the codes and passwords. You get more experience that way. We lost out on a crap ton of that by doing the hacking minigame. Because it's a reverse of what the Human Revolution did, where you got no experience for using the codes. Here, you use the codes, you get more experience. So we probably lost 2 or 3 levels just by hacking. Go figure. But from this point forward, I'm going to cheat my butt off and use the passwords and type them in. And, yeah. Also, invest in that talky talk thing. Because, where is it? Social enhancer, right? You get more experience that way. Lost out on probably a praxis kit or 2 by not doing that. Learn from my mistakes so that you can have a more enjoyable playthrough on your own. I'm going to be calling it here, but I want to get this conversation out of the way real quick. That is really cool. I like how they improved that. Again, the only thing I wish they improved was giving you just the same or similar. Use the secret path. Alright, I'm gonna call it here, folks. To my subscribers, y'all stay awesome. You have an amazing day.
Please hurry.
Or if you prefer, stay amazing and have an awesome day. And again, I deeply appreciate each and every one of your views. Never asked to subscribe, comment, or like. And if you want. My videos are here to hopefully help brighten your day up. You can drive by Redneck Reviews. I'll catch you next time. Until then, folks, y'all have a good morning, good afternoon, good night.